Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ulsil, and in today's video I'm going to do my introduction of my no-buy project pan that I have decided to do this year. I don't think I've done a no-buy year yet, at least not on camera. I have done several low buys over the years. Some have been quite successful, others not so much. Like last year, everything went, I don't know how to describe it. 2025 was not the best year for me, and that affected my spending as well. So I probably spent more money than I have in many years. So I bought a lot of makeup, a lot of skincare, clothes, you name it. So this year I'm going to have to be really strict. This no buy includes makeup, skincare, body care, hair care, perfumes, nail care, clothing, shoes, bags, accessories, jewelry, things like that. Those are my problem areas. And of course, I'm not going to purchase things I don't really need, either like candles or home decor, books, yeah, things like that. But those are not really a problem for me anyways. But I'm just going to try my best to not spend more money than I have to this year. So this no buy does not include medically related products, like if I need a cream for my eczema, for instance, or any repurchases if I run out of a category that I have, or gifts with purchases, or gifts from friends and family. Replacements are allowed only if I don't already own something that could be a functional alternative. Also, I'm going to ask myself if I really need this category in my life at all, and only when I reach my ideal number within a category am I allowed to purchase something new. I'm going to do quarterly updates with empties, my progress, and if I have been able to stick to my no buy. I feel very motivated to do this. So we're going to start with makeup. I only have one eye primer left in my collection. This is the number 7 Stay Perfect eyeshadow primer. This is an okay primer. I don't absolutely love it, but it's okay. It comes on clear as I apply it and it works okay. So I'm going to try to use this up all the way. I only started using this last year, so I've had a few months, maybe 5-6 months that I've used. So my goal is to use this up all the way before I'm allowed to purchase any new eyeshadow primer. Next, I have 2 face primers, so I'm going to try to use up this one. This is a rollover from my last year's project pan, the NYX Plump Right Back Plumping Serum Primer. There's not much left in this, so maybe this will be done by my first update. Also, I think I'm going to spend the majority of the year trying to finish my eye primer. So that's my goal for this one. I have 2 foundations in my collection right now, and I have decided to try to finish this Lumine CC cream in number 175. I don't have that much left in it, so I think I could actually use this up within the first half of the year. So I only use a little bit when I apply my foundation, so it takes a while for me to use up a foundation, but I do feel confident that I will finish this. I have 7 correctors and concealers in my collection, so I decided to pick 1 corrector and 1 concealer to try to finish this year, and the corrector is the Catrice Under Eye Brightener in Instant Awake. This is the shade Light Rose. I've already used quite a bit, maybe almost about half of it. This is what it looks like. I got this last year too, so I've used this for many months now, but I think it will last me for the majority of the year before I manage to use it up. Then for concealer, I have the Art Deco Perfect Taint Concealer in number 5 Light Peach, and the only way you can track this is because it has, I don't know if you can see, but it has a little window right there, and so it is about here now, and then it will move itself up. So there's not too much left out of this. So I think this will be done by my next update. I only have 2 powders in my collection, one loose powder and one pressed powder, and they're both pretty full and I barely use powders. So I don't think that's going to be my focus for this year, but I do have 4 setting mists in my collection, and I find it hard to pick which one I want to try to finish all the way because I kind of work on all of these at the same time. So I do think these are like for the same purpose, for the makeup to last longer. This, you cannot see how much is left. I think I have used about 1/3 of the bottle, something like that. And that is the LH Cosmetics Onset Long Lasting Setting Spray. As for the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist, this is what I have left. So I'm about halfway done with this one. And then I just got the Eden Ready Set Fix Setting Spray, and this is how much is left. Then we have the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. I've used up several of these over the years. It's one of my favorites, and even though this is completely full, I haven't used any of this yet. I think I'm going to try to finish this one because this is like my only hydrating mist, and I know I love it. I know I'm pretty confident that I will use it up sometime this year. I'm not going to start focusing on this just yet because I mainly use this during the spring and summer months because it contains hyaluronic acid, and I'm quite sensitive to that, at least because we live in a dry climate. It's not ideal for me to use it at this moment, but I'm going to include it and try to finish it sometime throughout the spring and summer. And then I don't think I'm going to include these setting sprays officially in my product pan, but I'm going to try to work on all of these simultaneously, and hopefully I can use 1 or 2 of these up. I have 2 bronzers in my collection, 1 cream bronzer and 1 powder bronzer. The cream bronzer is the oldest one. This is the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream in 390 Soleil Tan Bronze. I wasn't sure what to do with this. I almost decluttered it last year, but I decided to hang on to this, and at first I wanted to do 50 uses, so I will track my uses on this one, but now I'm like, what if I can actually finish this? I don't know, there's so much product in this. It says 30 grams, so yeah, a lot of product. But I've already hit pan. This is looking quite gross, but yeah, I've hit pan, so there is a chance that I could use it up. I'm at least going to set a goal of 50 uses on this one, and then I'll decide. Once I've hit 50 uses, I'm going to decide if I'm going to try to finish it all the way or just stop there. As for highlighters, I have 2 highlighters right now, 2 powder highlighters, and one of them is the Milani Afterglow Strobe Light Instant Glow Powder. I had to scrape out a little bit to be sure this didn't contain any bad bacteria or anything last spring. So there is quite a bit of product gone in the middle there. It would be fun to try to hit pan on this one. So I think that's going to be my main goal. I'm not going to track the uses or anything. I'm just going to work on it. Yeah, that's going to be my goal. I'm going to try to hit pan on this one. That's going to take me all year, and I don't feel too confident on this one. I'm going to be honest. I don't use much highlighter, but yeah, I'm going to try. Now for brow powders, I do have 6 products. I have a brow gel from e.l.f. The Wow Brow Tinted Gel in Neutral Brown, and then I have one backup of this. I do think I'm going to use up both of these. This one in the first half of the year, and then the second one in the second half of the year. I feel pretty confident about that because I use this every time I do my makeup, and I love it. So then I have 3 brow pencils and the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil is the one that I'm working on right now. I've used this for so long, and it's very surprising to me because normally I go through these little micro brow pencils very quickly, but this has lasted me for several months at this point. There's not much left. This is where I'm starting at, and this is probably going to last me for maybe another 2 months or so. I don't know, but I think I will be done with this by my next update, hopefully. But then we have these ones. This is another micro pencil from Revolution in light brown. This is how much is left of that one. It's very thin, but I do think that I could finish this. I will probably start around March with this one. So, and I'm guessing that this will take me maybe 2 to 3 months to use up. So I'm going to include this one too, but I'm going to focus on the e.l.f. one first. And then lastly, I have the oldest one from Essence. This one's in light brown, and this is one that's more triangular in shape. And this is how much is left of this one. And I do think I'm going to get to this one sometime this year, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish it. We'll see. So I'm going to include it. I have 6 eyeliners. I'm not going to include any of those in my project pan. I'm very happy with that number and all the eyeliners. So I'm jumping to mascaras, which is kind of cheap because if you wear makeup, most people do wear mascara, but I'm going to include it anyways. I'm going to give myself that. So I'm including the one that I'm using right now, the ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara in Brownie Points. This is what that one looks like. Not a favorite. It's not bad, but it's not great either. And then one more from Revolution, the 5D Lash Pow in Super Black. I am a little bit nervous about this one, but yeah, these are the mascaras I at least want to try to use up this year. This one I've used for a few weeks now. I try not to use mascaras longer than 6 months. In addition to that, I make sure to use one of those disposable mascara wands every time I use my mascara because I have very sensitive eyes, so I'm just extra careful about that. I purchased all of my eyeshadows in my collection last year. I'm not going to repeat myself to why, but I'm sure if you've seen any of my recent videos, you know why. And I am doing a No Pan Left Behind on my eyeshadows, so they have kind of a separate project. So I won't include any of those. As well as my blushes, I am planning to do a kind of a project for my blushes as well. I'm going to just track all the uses that I'm doing on my blushes, and I plan on reaching for them organically and just see throughout the year what kind of blushes do I tend to reach for the most, and maybe kind of figure out which ones I like the most and why. And yeah, so those are separate from this project as well. And same with the lip products as well. I'm doing a lip service project pan in collaboration with Fantastic Ladies this year, and I'm very excited about that project. But I have thought about maybe which lip products I could possibly be able to use up. So I thought I would just quickly go through those in this video as well. I have 6 of these lip samples from clearance, and I do hope that I will be able to use up at least 2 of those samples. I'm currently working on the first one. I am also hoping to use up at least 2 lip liners from my collection. The number 7 Stay Perfect lip pencil in nude, and the Kiko Milano number 503, the LH Cosmetics Fantastic lipstick in pink opal, and my Charlotte Tilbury lip bath in Welcome No Shame. I talk more about these and show you like progress and everything in my lip service project video. Oh, also I forgot the Babora lip balm is also included in that project, which is this one. I completely forgot about this ColourPop lippy stick in Oh Snap. This was in my last year's project pan and I wasn't able to finish it. I didn't use it as a lip product, but I tried to use it up as a cream blush. This is how much is left. So I think I can finish this fairly soon. I'm including this in my project pan and my goal is to use it up by my next update. So that is it for my makeup. Now let's move on to, let's do body care. I did take some pictures for this because I've never included, I don't think I have included body care, hair care, and skincare as a part of my project pan before. I've done a few of those categories in partners in cream, but yeah, anyways, I wanted to kind of show you my inventory and what I have to work with. Now, first off, I have 11 body moisturizers, body butters, or body lotions, and a lot of them are not even open yet, so, and I've had them for a while. I have decided to choose the one that I think will expire first. This expires the 23rd of February. So I want to try to finish this before my next update. And that's going to be my main focus for my body products. Now I will say for all of these products, I am going to try to use everything I have, but I will choose a few like focus products for this project. So yeah, that is for body butters and I am starting right here. Ideally, I could just do with one body butter. So yeah. For shower gel, shower oils, body washes, I had 9 when I took this picture, but since then I have used up the one from Pistachio. I just had a few uses left on that one, so that is gone. Same as the body butters, I did decide to pick the one I think will expire first. So this is also a Sticky Dates from, maybe I didn't say, Sticky Dates body butter from Lush and Sticky Dates shower gel from Lush. This is my starting point. So this is quite full and this contains 295 grams. And then this is a 100 grams bottle. I'm kind of slow with shower gels. I use the tiniest amount because I have other type of body washes as well. So it might take me a while. Maybe I'll be done by the second up. Next we have hair care products and I have a lot. They are for different purposes. I will say that, but still it's way too much. And since taking this picture, I have used up that lighter blue treatment from Kevin Murphy. And then I did receive this one from Kevin Murphy for Christmas. This is Smooth Again Anti-Frizz Treatment Smoothing Lotion for Style Control. So this will be added to my inventory. And then also, when I took the picture, I forgot to add these two. This is the Moroccan Oil Treatment for Fine Hair, and this is the Olaplex number 3 Repairs and Strengthens for all hair types. So these will also be included. Again, I will work on everything that's in this picture, but I've decided to choose 4 products that is going to be my main focus for this first period of 2026. We have the Rituals Restoring Hair Serum with Argan Oil and Tsubaki. So I'm gonna weigh this since we can't see through it, but I've used this quite a bit and I kind of enjoy this actually. Maybe I enjoy the convenience of having this small little container for my hair. It's so easy to travel with. It probably doesn't do wonders for me. Next, I colored my hair or bleached my hair not too long ago, so I want to try to use up this Color Pro leave-in treatment spray from Eleni and Chris. I cannot see through this. I am about here. Then I am struggling with breakage, so I do want to include the Kevin Murphy Staying Alive leave-in treatment. So I think, from what I understand, this is really good for anti-breakage. And again, you can't see through this bottle, so I am right on top of that first writing right here. Then we have this yogurt hair mask from Oh Right for beautiful and flawless hair. This has hydrolyzed keratin, so it's supposed to leave a protective film on the hair strands. I like it. I don't have too much left of this. I think it's about here. So yeah, those are all the hair products I want to focus on for this first period of time. And then I've chosen 3 skincare items as well. I don't think I said, but ideally I would have 2 shower gels and 2 body butters. And then I had 30 hair products. Ideally, I could do with 10 because I need some hair products for different purposes. So, but not more than 10. So for skincare, I have 6 cleansers. Ideally, I would just go with 2. I have 2 eye makeup removers. Ideally, I would have 1. Then I have 5 skincare samples. Ideally, no samples. I also have, I believe, 6 hair care samples. Ideally, no samples. I have 1 lip moisturizer that doesn't include a regular lip balm. Ideally, I would have none of those. I have 2 eye creams. Ideally, I would have 1. I have 1 face oil. Ideally, it's nice to have a face oil now and then, but it's not an absolute must. But once in a while, I would like to have 1. Moisturizers, I have 5. Ideally, I would have 2. Castor oils, I have 1. Ideally, I need to figure out if I actually really need a castor oil. For aloe vera spray, I have 2. Ideally, I would like to have 1. For face masks, I have 1. Ideally, I would just go with probably 0. For face SPF, I have 2. Ideally, I only need 1. For acne treatments, I have 2. Ideally, I would have 1. And then I have 1 miscellaneous. I don't even remember what that is. But yeah. Also, I have 1 tanning product specifically for my face. And ideally, I think it's okay to have 1 tanning product. If you're interested, I did do like a skincare inventory declutter kind of video not too long ago. But I have decided 3 products from my skincare that I want to focus on for this first period of time, and I do think that those are fairly easy. We have the Dr. Anke Wash the Day Off Facial Cleanser. This is just a little travel size. I don't have much left. I might be about here or so. So only a few more uses of this one, maybe like a week's worth or something. Then I have just a little bit left of the Avivir Aloe Vera Gel Spray. I have a backup of this one. I love it. I don't use it every day anymore. I used to, but I really like to use it both day and night, really. I only have just a little bit at the bottom right here, so I would say maybe about this much. So not a lot at all. So I think this will be gone pretty soon. And then lastly, I'm always surprised by this because I think I will use this up so quickly, and then you only need the tiniest amount, so this stays forever and ever. But I truly don't have much left from this Ren Ever Calm Overnight Recovery Balm for sensitive skin. There is literally so little product left, but still I think this will last me maybe for another week. Not a complete week. We'll see. And I don't use this every single day either. There's still some left in the edges up in here. So maybe about a week. I use this maybe 2 times a week or so. So it'll last me a little while longer, but hopefully all these 3 products will be gone by my next update. And for the hair products, I think this is going to take me at least 6 months to go through. Okay, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about in this video. I'm very, very excited about this project pan. I hope you will follow along and let me know if you're doing a no-buy or a low-buy year this year, and if you have any videos to show me, let me know in the comments, because those are my favorite things to watch, or favorite videos to watch. So again, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye!